presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver, and it sets up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, 1 yard to go. A run with Warren. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock, they're already facing fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Old Holcomb there on the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They send Hill right. 2nd down carry for Achane. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. Tua now from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Dolphins.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Tight end in motion right. Here's a chain up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down. Tua looking to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And the Steelers going for the dime look on third down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Fourth down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Rodgers throwing on third down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Rodgers here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So now it's second and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Warren running between the tackles. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off play action, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I call it, about the 12-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Miami.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They kick the running back in motion. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Tua out of the pistol. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Up the middle they go with Madison. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Dolphins looking for the game's opening score. They put a receiver in motion here left. Tua off the play fake. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun. It's Rodgers. Gets this to Woods. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play action with Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Play fake, it's Rodgers. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Cameron Johnston on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, here's Tua. Juke the defender. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now 2 with a throw. That's for Waddle again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sticking in the air, it's Tunga Vailoa. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up. They go play action with Tunga Vailoa. Throw left side, complete. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Lobbing this into the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Sanders sends it through. And they're on the board. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running with H.A. and out of the gun. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Two and out from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Toss play left, H.A. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Blitz coming, 2 up. It's caught left side by Hill. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
And the Dolphins 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He takes it himself, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7, 2nd down.
Now, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the ones that led the ground game. He didn't stop at a yard or two, He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A tight end in motion now. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game.
Steelers, nothing.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now here's Rodgers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he works after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That side is wheeled in by Warren. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Steeler. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Steelers 7.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Dolphins.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. He's up again. And he's finally brought down at the 33. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
It's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with A-Chain. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And they need more of those as they trail by a score.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins holding on to a field goal lead. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They really have the passing game clicking. Very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up to pass. Catch made by Austin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
1st down, Rodgers. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point will give him the lead and maybe the win. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now on for a likely game winner if he can hit it. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
14. Dolphins 13.
Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. Complete right side to Washington. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Slot man motioned over. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Got Washington, it's complete. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 43. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. This is for the ball game. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, but they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.